Hello and welcome back, everybody. You're tuned in to the Underwater Rugby channel, broadcasting the Euroleague live from Bellahøj Swim Stadium in Copenhagen, Denmark. We are about to start the next match between Malmo Triton and Molde from Norway. I won't go through all the statistics here because we'll try to make up a little bit of the time from the penalty shootout, but these teams have met a total of 9 times. They have 7 wins in favor of Molde, 1 draw and 1 loss. So Molde is definitely the historical favorite. And we'll show you some of the highlights from the last game that was 4-1 in favor of Molde. See you soon.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, are you ready?
Hello and welcome back, Euroleague fans around the world. You've been waiting for this match now between Malmo Triton and Molde. Allow me to introduce to you the players. In blue, wearing number 1 for Malmo Triton, Carl Falk. Number 3, Matthias Levin Persson. And the captain, wearing number 4, Andreas Bergenholtz. Number 6, Sebastian Brandström. Number 10, Rasmus Andersson. Number 13, Stefan Poltogach. Number 14, Jürgen Persson. Number 27, Emmanuel Johansson. Number 29, Patrick Sonnet Nielsen. Number 83, Gustav Kavalin. Number 89, Jens Vestelin. Number 97, Edvin Mortensen. And in reserve, number 11, Simon Jobs. On the other side of the pool, in white, number 1, Bård Inge Pettersen. Number 7, Ivar Björnadem. And wearing number 8, the captain, Øyvind Nyhus. Number 11, Jon Ryder Hegdahl. Number 13, Geir Magnustrand. Number 15, Marius Skåne. Number 20, Jasmin Delvisevic. Number 24, Herman Ulan Hansen. Number 28, Erik Mostad. Number 29, Christian Schaefer. Number 78, Trond Helge Lillevik. Number 95, Tord Kaspersen Nederland. And in reserve, number 5, Eben Sjövik. Number 6, Niall Nordal. Number 9, Per Solebaki. Number 10, Matthias Barsten. And number 27, Marius Bunis. The referees in this match are on deck, Manuel Tito de Moras. And in the water, Rafael Tito de Moras and Tommy Jeppesen. Okay.
Welcome back to the
thanks.
last game of the first
And
day.
we have,
in
we have a
Copenhagen.
visitor.
Yeah,
Yes, Anton.
absolutely.
Choose in. How are things going, Anton?
Send more money.
Hello.
Yeah, we started with the lineup from the
Hello
Malmo
again.
team.
Yes.
Sorry for my Russian language just a second before. So yes, we have good results for the previous game. We raised 57 euros, so so it's good. And for this game, I have the next idea. We have the T-shirt. Unfortunately, now you can't see it. I will show you a little bit later, maybe.
It's a classic
Yes, it's a
Underwater
classic
Rugby League shirt from the
shirts. It's new. It's
Rugby.
big size XL. So for the biggest donation at the game Molde against Malmo, we will present this T-shirt.
Signed by whom? It should be
Signed
by the player of your choice.
by the player of your choice. Yes. Or maybe you want it without sign.
Yeah.
So it's your decision. It's your decision.
All right.
So we have two donations at still moment during the start of this game.
Yeah.
Both of them 5 euros. So you need to donate more than 5 euros, and you will get the T-shirt. So let's try. Let's see what we can do. And I can remember that you can make donation. You can find the link at the description of the broadcast. So there you can choose the team which you support, and every 10 minutes you see the results of the voting for the best team at the right side of the screen. So
Thank you very much. For
thank you. Let's see the game.
Yep.
Yeah, we have the Molde team who's in lead of the table right now, playing against Malmo in blue. Malmo is in the 7th position rank. We see the shirt that Anton.
How come you don't have your shirt on? You're working here and you don't have the right.
I have the right shirt on.
All right. Hey, we really enjoyed the last game.
Yeah,
didn't we?
it was.
It was great.
Yeah, but let's concentrate on. We
and
didn't
what's
get
coming now?
the lineup. We
Molde?
have Molde. They normally put a lot of pressure on every opponent within the first minute of the game. It says that it already in the goal on an empty basket. I'm not sure. We played 30 seconds. Who made the goal?
That was Jasmin
Yeah,
Davisovic
Jasmin
who scored.
Davisovic.
They credited who passed the ball to him.
Yeah, I didn't see it, but it was on an empty goal. You see here. Who was on the bottom? It was Christian Schaefer, 29, passing the ball. He was sitting on the bottom, just waiting for Jasmin to pass him.
Yeah.
And
Jasmin Davisovic, he's got a great work ethic.
Yeah.
The guy plays. He plays and plays.
He get a lot of. He's a hardworking guy, so he get a lot of goals. He just need to be there, and he often is. So
and here is the
pretty
thing.
much like we've seen the rest of the season. Molde decides the game within the first minute. I think Malmo is not gonna come back. I think Malmo is trying to set up like a good effort in this game, keeping the score low as long as possible. But I think we are not gonna. And we see number 13, Guillermo Strand.
Oh, that was close.
Not converting it into a goal, but another big chance.
And damaging to Triton's defense.
I think Malmo needs to come into it. We have a goal on an empty
95.
basket, 95. That's toward Kaspersen Nederland.
Young national team
yeah,
player.
He's one of the one really fighting to go into.
He's got a work ethic also.
Yeah.
He wants to do
So
it.
we have Malmo against Norway. No, sorry, Molde. It seems like some of the Norwegian players that couldn't beat the Molde team, they choose to join them.
Yeah. Anybody in particular you're thinking of?
No, I just
an observation.
I just noticed that in the previous season Norway had two really good teams in the Euroleague.
Yeah.
Now they only have one good and one really bad team. Or not so good, at least.
Christian Schaefer played for a while with the
Aachen team,
and
yeah.
then he moved,
Yeah.
So,
And several of the Aachen players now joined the Molde.
yeah.
It might be that they actually moved to Molde. I've heard it should be such a nice city, far away
It is
from
nice.
everything. Yeah,
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah. But they have lost a lot of players to move to other parts of Norway. So,
Yeah. I think of course Molde is.
Trond Helge Lillevik, he used to play with Aker. He does still play with Aker in the league, probably.
Yeah.
I would guess.
Yeah.
So
It seemed like the Molde team got quite disappointed from their performance last season, so they brought up a team that no one was capable of. I'm not even sure, have they conceived a goal yet this season? Molde? No, probably not.
It's been.
I can tell in a second.
I will say something. People used to say to me all the time, Molde is not the team they have lost. Such this player or that player, something like that. But Oyvind Nyhus told me before we're going to go down because other teams are getting better.
Yeah.
But they are peaking for the World Championship.
Oh, they already exchanged Andreas Bergenholz. I'm not sure if he is out with an injury as well. That's the best player in the.
And Simi Jobs is
in the Malmo team. Maybe he had some problems already, or they just realized they cannot get back into the game, so he's gonna save his energy for tomorrow.
Yes.
I don't know what's happened. Normally he wouldn't. I haven't seen him going out a game after less than 3 minutes before. Let's see if they can put up with a fight at least and keeping the scoring down. It's fast playing again,
Bjørnarem,
almost empty goal, and
Oh!
he drops it, but it's not going into the goal.
But it might go now.
Yeah,
No.
but Malmö, maybe I think they should just consider their defensive style of playing. I know that they don't like playing defensive play, but it might be necessary if they don't should get hammered 15-0 like Policen did earlier today. I just had a talk with Martin Schottmüller after the last game. We saw the same situation. He's one of the best players in the Mal's team, and he had to be substituted in the first half.
He was injured.
It seemed that he was injured with his elbow, but he was quite happy with the team performance that they managed to equalize the game and to come out successful of the penalty shootout.
They were, and did you watch the interview with Heckrath?
No.
No, but he's already for sure on the German national team.
Okay.
And
he did a really good performance.
Yes, and he decided, he wanted to play with that kind of team.
And another goal on an empty basket.
Yeah.
Well, that's probably what we're gonna see for the rest of the game if Malmo is not gonna change their game plan. It seems like they want to play offensive against Molde. That's not going to happen. They don't even have a goalkeeper on top of the basket.
Trond Helge Lillevik.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is hard to watch to see Trond Helge Lillevik wearing Molde uniform. For me.
Yeah.
He's an Akeren guy.
Yeah. He must have his reason.
He
I think he was tired of never winning against Molde, so
so he joined.
It might be just easier to join them.
Yeah. Oh, it's another goal.
Another goal by Christian Schäfer. No, I just find it a little bit sad that that Norway can't compete with two competitive teams. The Agan team did
Egerson
some good matches. Well,
needs to either get some more players.
Egerson would never have entered the tournament if someone had joined in the qualification round.
Yeah.
They would be smashed in most league without Europe as well.
But they didn't have one of their best players. They don't have.
No, it seems like they sent all their best players to Malta.
To Malta for a holiday?
No,
to Molde,
the players that were supposed to play in the Egerton team, they're competing.
They lost. They had Trond Helge Lillevik.
Yeah. They're competing in the Molde team.
Yeah.
But of course, if you haven't tried to win the Euroleague, that's what most players want to.
Yeah.
Most of us will never win the tournament. That's the easy way to get a win. Yep. Join the Molde team. What we saw last season when Triton took the whole season, they managed to actually win.
Triton is good. They were good. Yeah.
They're good this season as well.
But Molde has.
But I think it came quite unexpected last season that they started the first round beating basically the top three teams from the previous season.
Yeah. Well, people didn't know about Wieland then.
No.
No.
I think they do now.
Yeah. Who was 4? Who got the warning there? That's.
Was it number 4? No, they don't have a number 4.
No.
Well.
Was there a 14? No.
And Molde, 2 players underneath the goals, 1 on each side.
Skåre.
Yeah.
I mean, Skåre is not young, but he's still a very good player.
He's really good. He's been out with an injury, but it seems like he had recovered. He had some problems
skiing
with his
back.
Yeah. And we have another attempt by Geir Magnus Strand, who is an Ålesund player. Normally he's really good. And we have number 11.
Oh, he didn't get it. Shoulder in the basket. Yeah.
Yeah, we have a penalty.
Well, we couldn't understand why it didn't go in.
No. But finally, the Malmo team is playing with a goalkeeper at least.
Stop making these jokes,
No. I don't get it. They know they're going into a really tough match,
Yeah.
and they conceive like 3
Empty,
goals.
yeah.
With a complete empty basket within the first 5 minutes.
They were beaten psychologically before the game started.
It seems like.
Yeah.
And within the first minute, Molde is gonna come with everything. They have Ivar Bjørnheim. This is gonna be just another day in the office for him.
Will he go straight to the goal and smash in, or will he try to work his way through? He's working his way through.
Yeah, he's just working his way through, but already he had a grab, and then now he's gonna push it. He's just gonna make it controlled, going down. No,
He's bullying
he's bending
him.
his. Yeah, it seems like.
He's making fun of him. Yeah.
It's not even funny to make be the goalie against Ivar Bjørnheim because he's so strong with his arms.
Was that Simon Jobs? Who was it?
No,
6?
it's
Brandström.
Sebastian Brandström.
So
he's
a good player. Yeah.
yeah, he's a really good goalie.
Yeah.
But Ivar Bjørnheim completely makes him look like a
rag doll.
Yeah. Like a player who just started yesterday.
Yeah.
I would say most league players would have their problems on scoring on Sebastian Brandström.
Yeah, of course. I mean, Bjørnheim, he had. It was almost if he said, "I want to make it longer, just to have a."
Yeah. Normally
he would be faster.
Yeah. Just another goal for Molde.
Yeah.
Is it 6? Yeah, 6-0.
6-0.
Number 85. 28, Erik Mostad as well. One of the players that...
Well, one of the things that Triton, they can say, okay, we should try to score or we're going to defend. But they can't do both.
No. But right now it seems like they're just saving energy for tomorrow.
Yeah.
They don't want to put a lot of effort into this game. I've heard and it seems like they are coming with one of the strongest lineup they have had this season so far. So
it's close to home. They don't have to travel far.
And normally when Malmo come with the strongest lineup, they should be keeping the score down to around 4-0 or something.
I don't know how they get home, but most of them can go home tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think, I don't know what time they have a game tomorrow, but I think they might just go home tonight. It takes 45 minutes.
On a train or driving?
Driving,
yeah.
Or the same on a train, but
Yeah.
then you have to get on a train. But it's basically in an hour or something. They could be at the Malmo train station.
There could be some players who don't live in Malmo that...
They might be
staying overnight, yeah.
And we have Malmo trying to build up an attack, but bad pass, grabbed by, and then we have counter attack. Was it number 15, Mario Skåre, and
this could be another.
And Øyvind Nyhus himself doing the swimming.
Yeah.
He can be swimming for like the whole.
For the whole game.
For the whole game. He seems like he never get tired.
Well, he's highly conscious of the value of being able to be active the whole game, like you say.
Yeah. That's basically the game plan. Move. Play it fast. And
it's like.
And you see, even in the game against Policen, they don't have more possession of the ball.
No.
People often have the discussion: is it better to have the ball or not? And Molde seems to take the view that, as long as we get the goal, we don't take care of who is possession of the ball.
Yeah.
We don't care.
And also...
And you see, some of the passes Molde made, they are actually bad.
Yeah.
Like you teach other players to do, would you make such a bad pass? Because they just think, if the whole team moves on forward,
yes. And
at least some of the times we grab it.
And also, the other thing is that if they lose the ball, they're fast enough to swim and forecheck.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's
Exactly.
it's not like
You
you
have
lost the
Christian
ball.
Schäfer
and
with
the
a
other
nice
yeah.
pass upwards against Ivar Bjørnerem coming. And we haven't even seen a bad pass from
Bjørn,
Bordinge.
Bordinge,
We haven't even seen Bordinge in action in this game. Normally, if nice pass behind the back. We have a player on the right side. I think Bordinge will get it back some way. Normally, you see Jon Reiter Hekdal picking up the ball, even though it seems like it was already lost.
Yeah.
Pass it on.
Now it's an attack on the basket.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, and then it's
it's
empty,
goal.
and then we have a goal.
that was really.
But you see, even they have a man. Molde have a player on each side of the basket, and the basket is empty.
They wore them out. They went up.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not like the Triton goalies know that you can leave the basket. They did no. They were.
No.
They had no air left.
You see, number 27, he just leaves the goal. He should just wait. It seems like they're completely stressed by the
But
speed of the
27,
game.
he's young, but he's quite experienced. Emmanuel Johansson.
Yeah.
It's not like he's a weak player at all.
Not at all.
No.
But
He was just worn out. He couldn't stay down.
Yeah. Sebastian Brandstrom trying to make the
Oh,
Merla.
they had a position.
It
where they
seems
lost the
like
ball.
they're really trying to get a goal, but I'm not
Yeah.
sure that they are going to succeed. Almost just a blind pass, but Ivar Bjørnerem picks it up.
Oh,
Well,
he's going full speed.
On an empty goal, I would say, because they normally
He didn't know he had
they never leave home
Yeah.
a goalkeeper. They just need to swim and that's the part when you're playing against Molde. You should stay way more calm.
They almost had a goal there, but
But
he
he
shouldn't
should
have
have waited
just-
for the next player instead.
of course. But it's
because-
easy to say that. But
Yeah.
he was probably low on air. He gave everything
Of
with
course,
the speed. Yeah.
of course.
Yeah.
That's why if you need to beat Molde, you need to beat their game plan. You need to interrupt everything, every part of their move and how they want to play. Otherwise, you're never gonna win against Molde.
I've heard of one plan that did it before, and that plan was how many years ago?
Oh, was it in the season before the World Cup?
in
I
in
thi-
Akkeren.
yeah, it was in February.
In Akkeren's pool. when they were-
2015.
Yeah.
And
Oh.
it's basically the same size as this pool. So if you are supposed to beat Molde,
Yeah.
it should be the size of this pool. But you need to stop them every time they're trying to move the ball fast. Now we see Malmö back on
Mask.
for a short
Oh,
period. Yeah, but
that was a
at
break.
least-
Yeah.
But they need to stay more calm, the Malmö team.
Yeah, but here's the thing: they stopped that very bad situation.
Yeah.
And after that, Molde is just going faster and speeding it up even more.
It seems like the Malmö team have recovered from the shock.
It's too late.
But it's already too late, because when you're playing against the Molde team, they never slow down.
No.
That's if they don't want to hear Øyvind Nyhus screaming in the middle in the. Just another Merla from Malmö. So if any one of the Molde players is slowing down, I think they will go directly to the exchange substitution bench, because that's definitely not the way Øyvind Nyhus want to play. I've seen games where even they were 5 or 10 goals ahead, he gets mad because you didn't swim.
Yeah.
Don't stop swimming.
Yep. That's one of the things that the coach
Yeah.
at home
And that was,
when
I'm
you
really impressed that
passing the ball back
yeah.
and forth, you have to
Even-
keep swimming the whole time.
Most other teams that are leading 7-0 after 10 minutes, they would automatically, or at least some of the players, they would slow down.
Yeah.
And you can't tell them to, like, you should be on the highest speed for the whole game.
Yeah.
That's what makes the Molde team so specially, and why they score so many goals. They just keep on same game plan. And we still haven't seen a goal from Bording and Petersen yet. That is quite unnormal.
Oyvind's equipment is
Yeah.
not... Yeah.
He likes to take it on once in a while and put it back on.
So I think we should have a microphone recording,
Yeah.
letting people hear what's going on. That would be more interesting.
But I noticed something changed in the Molde team. It's not the Øyvind Nyhus taking the charge anymore. It's Bording and Petersen.
Yeah.
That might be like a change for the future.
Well, I think there can be different theories as to why that is. One is that Øyvind is tired of taking responsibility all the time.
Yeah.
He said so. He just wants to have fun.
Yeah.
But Bordinge and Øyvind, I think they agree on what has to be done, and
Probably.
yeah.
It's not one of the teams. They're not changing a lot to the game plan.
No.
Uh,
Why should they? And in fact, if you're thinking about Graz, why would Norway change their plan? It should be the Molde plan, more or less.
Yeah. Let's see what's going to happen. What teams they're getting in the first round,
I
and
mean,
who they will meet in the quarter or semifinals.
yes.
I think most of the other teams rather don't want to play the Norwegian team.
No.
But I think the Colombian team, they can swim just as much and as fast as the Norwegian team can.
Yes.
So
I'm sure they're planning different tactics and strategies to combat every team
maybe.
that they're worried about.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, some teams
We have Christian Schäfer on his own.
some teams
with two players.
cannot play more than one strategy or
No,
two.
no.
They don't have it, that
No.
ability. But if you want to win, you
I
need-
think those teams who are going to win, they can play different tactics.
Yeah.
And I think we have a counter attack from the Malmo team. Can he convert it into a goal? No. Once again, it's stopped on the ring and on.
That was close.
Yeah. Once again, really close, but
Once again, the second time. Has there been more than two?
no. I don't think so. Well, but you just need one chance to score against Molde. And we have an empty basket again.
But does Molde care? I mean, they don't want anyone to score on them, but
No.
they're winning 7-0. So if
They do care.
treat-
They don't
they
want
care.
any team to
Score
to
any
score.
goals, yeah.
No.
it's
And
another goal.
Yeah. And
We didn't even see it.
no, but what I was thinking is that what we see here and what we experience today is that the Molde team or the Norwegian team is far ahead of both Swedish clubs.
Yeah.
I'm not even sure when you combine the two Swedish tops they will come close to Norway this season.
I don't think they would.
So
But that would also depend on how you develop the club, because that's why you have the Euroleague. You have to develop a club, not to simply keep combining so you cannibalize all your future.
Yeah.
Then you got no
Yeah.
future.
and that was one of the things Molde have been really good. They still bring in the young players, and that's what I do like. And They
I
get them experienced from a really young age.
I heard a
they-
rumor that they're not at the same level as before. I don't know if it's true or not. I want to ask about that.
They normally they have Matthias Basten on
here
the
look,
bench.
Davisovic going all the way over.
Yeah, he's going.
Another score.
Yeah, another score. But they still, I don't know the age of. They have number 24, Herman Uland Hansen. He's a really young player.
Yeah, he's a good kid.
Yeah.
So that was what the score he scored. Mario scored.
Yeah, and he already played for several years on the highest level.
Yeah.
That's one of the greatest experience you ever can have in if you want to have a long rugby career.
Good career. Yeah. Has he played on the national team? Probably. If not,
maybe I
he has a chance anyway. Yeah. That's one of the problems with our sport that people know about, that when somebody passes the U21 age, they could go for several years, no chance to get on national team if you're in that kind of country. Yeah.
Yeah, but if you're a good under 21 player, you should go into the senior team. If you take a look at the most countries, the best player they have entered directly after the 21. Like you have Ivar Bjørnheim. I think he joined the first World Championship in Bari in 2007. He was not in 2003.
Yeah.
You have Bergenholtz from Malmo.
Direct.
Yeah. Colin playing for the Swedish team earlier.
Yeah.
He was around 20 when he entered in 99.
It's even more true for the women. They start a few 16, 17. Yeah.
And I think in the German team as well, you have Philipp Kreisig.
Yeah, he's good. back. So Oyvind Nyhus is out.
Yeah. He exchanges him with Njordal.
Yeah. Christian Schaefer has a lot of proteges among the young Norwegians.
He do?
Yeah, Nel Nadal and Ulen Hansen, and he likes to see the young players come up.
Yeah.
He's not working with the Danes anymore. No. That's I think, Anton is raising money for this cause of the Euroleague, but should we raise money so that Christian can buy one of those Norwegian costumes?
Maybe.
Yeah. Is there a Danish costume?
No.
No. You see?
You think like the one they are wearing on their national day in May?
Yeah.
Isn't it the 17th of May?
Freedom from Sweden Day.
Yeah.
But Denmark doesn't have it? No. You have to go to the museum to see them.
We have a national day, but not with the...
No costume?
No, not a costume. Yeah, we're back in the second half. The game again.
Is that Bordinge?
No.
Pushing.
We have a pushing.
Hello. Do you know Jørn?
No, I don't.
Yeah. Jørn is the one who scored the goal against Molde
So many years ago.
So many years ago, yeah.
4 or 5, no, 4 years ago.
It's my daughter.
Yeah.
Get to repeat the experience.
Yeah. He's injured now, but he's going to be better next season. Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah. So, what happened in?
In the Amager Cup.
Yeah. Can you
know?
Can you give us a summary?
Yeah, we need a summary.
Summary.
Can you take the microphone?
Yeah.
No.
That's important stuff.
The Amager women played very well, so they won the whole cup.
Okay.
Yeah, they were happy.
All right.
Yeah. And then I think the Austrian national team came second. And,
Is there a list online?
Yeah, I think there's a list.
Okay.
We have our work. We're supposed to talk about this.
And big surprise, Molde haven't scored within the first minute of the second half. Malmo is...
Okay, you're to stay here for just a second by yourself.
Yeah, I'm commentating for myself. Deborah left. We have Malmo in possession of the ball. Can they reach the Molde goal? It's Cavalin bringing over the ball, passing it to 79, Edwin Mortensen. But Molde is back with the ball. They have Geir Strand passing it to 28. Erik Mostad still in control. They're moving in. Christian Schaefer on the left side. He's probably going to stay down until they made a goal. They have the first, 2 minutes of the second half. And then we have the 10-0 for Molde. It wasn't Christian who made the goal, but he made the assist. Back to Geir Strand. Let's see if the Malmö team can keep down the score in the second half. They got somehow of a shock start going into the game, losing their captain after 3 minutes, Andreas Bergenholtz with an injury, and being behind 3 or 4-0 made it like not a good first half for the Swedish the team. We have Malmö back with the ball, but loses it directly to the Molde team. 28 bringing the ball over, passing it to the right side. Already 3 Molde players around the basket, and we have a bad pass for Erik Mostad. That's the young player, Herman Uman Hansen. Got to play the full game. And we have Jon Reidar Hekdal making a pressure on the Malmo team. They don't want Malmo to get another fast break, so they put up forechecking in the Malmo zone, and they got it back, and we have player number 9. That's Per Solibacke, who got substituted in halftime and entered the field. He's an attacker. Don't know which one left the playing field. And Malmö seems to have gotten better into the game in the second half and trying to make a setup for an attack, but I think it was Bordinge Pedersen who got the ball back. Counter attack and converted to a goal by number 95, Tord Kaspersen Nederland. Seems to be really strong when he got on the one-on-one situation. You see the pass from Bordinge, and he's on his own and got a one-on-one and converts it to a goal. Tord Nederland. Second goal of the game, and we have Malmö swimming out. It's 11-0 in the second half. 11 minutes left. Last game of the day. And this basically means that Molde is the winner of this year's tournament, since they cannot be overtaken by anyone in the ranks. Tusserne and Beta is not gonna have more points than Molde. So the game tomorrow, when Molde is playing against Egersund, the local derby, Norwegian derby tomorrow, it's gonna be without any meaning for the final standing. We have Davor back. What I just told the viewers is that the result of this game means that Molde win this year's tournament.
Yes.
Because they are now so many points. Let's see this Malmö situation. And the game against Egersund tomorrow doesn't have any effect on the final standing.
No. And they aren't going to win it anyway, so.
Which one? Maybe Egersund is gonna win that game.
Against Krefeld.
Against Molde.
Yeah.
Maybe they will compete with a joint team tomorrow or whatever, or they mix the players. I don't know.
Well, let's just talk about the games. What we're looking
if you can't
forward
beat
to.
them, maybe Egersund should join the Molde team tomorrow. They could all compete.
Practice match.
They can play Molde against Molde.
Yeah. But anyway, if we look at this here, Krefeld against Egersund, Krefeld will win, even though they're tired and beaten up a little. They'll win.
Krefeld will win Egersund easily.
Flipper and Policen, that could be.
That's going to be a really even game, equal. I think Flipper has. They need to win if they want to be in the top of the league. So I think it's going to be quite similar like the game we saw today. Malch against Policen. I think it's the same strength of the team. I think Flipper should be the favorite based on the results of the season. But Policen can still manage to make a goal on the fast break. It seems like they were really dangerous fast breaks, and they were really disciplined on their whole game plan.
So
that's going to be one of the games to watch out. It's 10:30 tomorrow, and be aware that we are switching to daylight saving times in Europe
permanently. Permanent, isn't it? It's forever. Yeah.
Is it?
I think so.
I'm not sure, but we have another Molde attack. And then we have Beta and Urhel-Sukutayat. Yeah, that's going to be an easy Beta win since they know how to play the Finnish team. They're going to beat them at least 5-10-0. And then we have Tusone and Malmö. I think Tusone, they have such a strong defense.
They're going to win.
They're going to win. It's not going to be a big win, I think,
Maybe
but they're going to win.
5-0?
No, maybe not that much, but they're going to win.
Yeah.
And then we have the Egersund and Molde. Maybe they join forces and mix the team since the game is without any
meaning.
Yeah, meaning. Egersund haven't
Maybe
got any point. I don't know what's
maybe
going to happen.
Maybe they will let all of the players who are in reserve, they can play.
Yeah, for Egersund, I don't know. And then we have Flipper and Miles tomorrow, and that's going to be decisive for the rank
Finals.
3 to 4 or 5, depending on what is the result of the other games tomorrow.
This is an interesting match.
Yeah. And Beta and Tusane tomorrow as well.
Yeah.
That one can decide who is going for the second position of the league.
Yep.
If Beta wins against the Helsinki team tomorrow at noon, they would still have the chance, but they need to beat Tusane to get rank 2 in.
I think this is an interesting match because Tusane is not a pure Tusane team.
No.
But they have played together quite a bit, and Beta is always adding players every season to try to strengthen the team. And it's quite it's fun. In a way. Yeah.
And let's see who succeeds in their game plan. It's going to be a tight game. Whatever. We have an empty basket again.
We should now just say
fun.
Who on Molde has not scored.
I think still Bordinge Petersen haven't scored today. I think maybe he chose not to score. I don't know.
13 is
yeah, that's Geir Magnus-Strand. He already made several goals. I think this was his third goal only the second goal of the game. And you see, they have 2 Akan players on the substitute bench.
Yeah.
Not even playing. It's Marius Bunes and Trond Helge Lillevik, which are like really top-level players who should be playing like the full game on other teams.
It's hard to pick the Norwegian national team. They have so many people that can play.
Do they?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
You don't think so?
I think their top 10 or 12 players are really, really, really good. I'm not sure if they're better than than the German team if you take player number 13, 14 and 15.
I mean, some of the German players are great. So
Germany, they have really. I think it would be more difficult to choose a German team.
Yeah.
Because they would probably have 8 or 9 players on each position that would be able to play the whole tournament.
Yeah.
Norway don't have 8 or 9 players for each position.
No.
I think they have 5 players for most positions.
If Molde went with Molde B, I mean, or say Norway B, they would not win a gold medal in
I don't know.
World Championship. No.
I don't know. Maybe. But of course, their offensive play is so good that they can stress most teams if they hit the right day. It's impossible to get back in a match if you're behind with 3 goals within the first 5 minutes. And that's what Molde succeeded with against every team this season.
Yep.
Tearing the teams apart within the first 5 minutes, or the first minute, or 2 minutes.
It's the speed of the pass and the swimming.
Yeah. And then they have such a strong players who can make the goals, and they have so many players.
I think that also the bar is quite high in Molde. That, say for example, you're not supposed to just lie there and hold, just wait. You're supposed to break free and
You
swim
see,
again.
he passed it immediately.
Yeah.
Like most other teams, they would keep it in the defensive zone for like 2 or 3 seconds more. And fast break by Ivar Bjørnerem. No, we didn't even get to see it, but he probably just smashed through the defensive
Do you feel that
line
we were ripped off?
when he's getting into speed, it's hardly impossible to stop it by like a defender. He's not properly in place.
No.
We get to see it here.
It is.
Hopefully.
Okay.
No, the defender is not even home. Then it's impossible for a goalkeeper to...
He removed the goalkeeper very easily.
Yeah. The goalkeeper was on his own. Ivar Bjørnerem stays in the water. Seems quite calm. And we have 5 minutes left, and we have a 14-0 lead.
Tomorrow the first game is at 9 o'clock, but you get an hour less sleep tonight.
Yeah.
Well, it was. Are you coming back tomorrow? No.
Yeah, maybe for some of the games.
It's good. I think in the years to come, we could go back together and watch on YouTube with a beer.
It seems, and I forgot. Should have brought you the cup I got from your mom. It was one of the first.
You broken it. You want a new
one? No, I have it still at home.
Okay.
I'm really glad, but I just wanted to let know that.
You could show it.
I should have shown it to the viewers because I was one of the first rugby players to receive. One of the famous.
It's not easy to get these cups. Yeah.
Not at all.
No.
I've heard rumors that certain players were trying to make a special order for getting their copy, but it's impossible.
Yeah, I mean artists are temperamental people, so.
Yeah.
Oh. That was classic. He tried to hand it over. The goalie got it, but the goalie couldn't keep it.
But we still have the Molde. They are going into attack once again, making a pass, just expecting someone to be on the left side. No one was there, but Bård Inge comes and try to regain the ball.
They didn't get far with it.
No, not at all. But that's the kind of chances they're taking, like the whole game. Sometimes it succeeds.
Falk is having a good game, but it's not enough to.
And then they lost it again. And we have Christian Schäfer grabbing the ball. He lost it, but then Ivar Bjørnerem
shut him down.
Yeah, he's still.
That's holding.
Yeah, and Malmö got it back. Can it?
14-0.
Yeah. And then they are basically at the same scoring as in the Policen game earlier. Today it was 15-0.
Yeah.
I think.
You're Danish. Sweden was once a great power in underwater rugby. How do people in Denmark feel like it's evaporating? The level of play in Sweden, the number of clubs disappeared. Terrible.
I'm one of the players who used to play against the Swedish team and got smashed with several goals back in the late 90s and early zeros.
Sweden was best.
Absolutely. And we have another empty goal and a goal from Ivar Bjørnerem.
Yeah.
Normally we don't see in a lot of the other games goals on empty baskets.
No.
They really stresses the teams so much so they succeed in just smashing in on an empty goal.
Yeah.
No, I feel sad that the Swedish rugby tradition it broke down in
15 years ago.
in the late zeros.
Yeah.
Of course, they still had they could put up a good team, so they took medals in both the European Championship and in the World Championship as well. I think in 2011, didn't the Swedish team get the bronze medal, or did they lose against the Finnish team maybe? But they were still going
I
to
think
the
they got
semi-final.
the bronze. Well,
Yeah, I think they might have got the bronze.
Yeah. But
But
people expected more than
Yeah,
that.
but already at that time they were lack of the next
Yeah.
coming people.
Yeah. Now, of course, in Denmark, the official number of players has gone under 1,000, so you lose money. And Christian Schaefer, he's the head of the underwater rugby committee.
Yeah,
He has to somehow go and convince those people to pay money that they're not going to get anything. The ones who play but don't pay. Yeah. So Christian's a pretty good salesman.
Yeah, but
But Danish people are not easy to sell.
No, it's a difficult fight you're up against because the way that the diving federation is collecting the money from the national sport.
The gambling industry.
Yeah, it's getting from the gambling industry, but we don't get. We get the money paid into the diving federation, and then we had to share it with the one not doing sport.
Yeah.
And they are clearly outnumber the.
You have a magazine that costs money, but it's not so interesting.
Yeah. Well, that's a decision. That's a long political discussion, which we should not take here. But I think in the diving federation there might be, if you say, 10,000 members, and then around 500 or 1,000 are rugby players, or doing sport issues like apnea or other.
I wrote about this before, but
yeah.
Oh my God, he's hurt.
Yeah, we have Sebastian Brandström out with an injury.
It looks like his arm. That's painful.
Yeah. And they don't have any more exchange players, but I think we're down to 1.5 minutes of the game. So he will probably just stay on the bench, see if he can go into the water again. Yeah, I think he might have hurt his neck into the wall or something.
That's too bad.
Seems like, and we have Molde back on in position directly after the Malmo team starting
his
with the
thumb.
ball.
He looks like
and his thumb. He looks like he is hurt in more than one spots. We have Ivar Bjørnring passing it to Christian Schaefer. He puts on speed, bringing the ball all the way to the corner, and make a pass between his legs to another one there staying in the corner on the surface. For the first time, Molde is just killing the time with half a minute left.
Oh, Sebastian Brandström in terrible pain.
Yeah.
Sorry to see that.
Yeah. But even though they're behind, most of the action you're going into, they can hurt you. And your oxygen level is under pressure all the time. And we have Malmö making a pressure on the Molde goal. Not gonna succeed once again. And last 5 seconds, and that's it. 16-0 in favor of Molde. Congratulations, Molde. You played an excellent season. I think you're going to make the perfect season since Egerson is probably not going to score against you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Well, I think that's us for. I don't think we need to do an interview. No, it was.
mest mål mot